Hi everyone, it's Brian Sakawa from He Spoke Style. Whether you're just getting started with your menswear collection, redefining, or rebooting it, it's always good to know where to start. A tie is one of the most essential accessories for the well-dressed man. Whether for a formal event, business, a first date, or simply dressing up casual attire, the right tie can really bring your outfit together and complete your look. Today I'll be showing you 10 ties that every guy should have. Let's get started. A striped navy tie is timeless and classic, and you can never go wrong with one. It's extremely versatile and can be the perfect finishing touch for a monochromatic look while also working equally well in a more distinct outfit like I'm wearing here. Remember that when you're wearing a waistcoat, you don't need a tie bar since the waistcoat and tie bar serve the same purpose, which is to hold your tie in place. And always remember to leave your bottom button unbuttoned. Okay, you've got to have a power tie. While there's a lot about 1980s fashion and style we'd honestly like to forget, I think the power suit should endure. A well-tailored blue suit paired with a contrast collar French cuff shirt and bold red power tie presents an updated take on the classic look and will definitely show them that you mean business. If you're going to have one solid color tie in your collection, I recommend starting with a black or dark charcoal gray. More colorful solid ties are bold and can definitely make a statement, but they're much less versatile than one with a more muted color. And when you're building a collection, you always want to start with items that will give you the biggest bang for your buck. I really love browns, and this vintage club tie is honestly one of my favorites. Browns pair well with many different color palettes and work just really naturally with blues and grays. I'm always looking for ways to make a three-piece suit a little less formal, and a pattern tie paired with a striped shirt can definitely do the trick. Like the striped navy tie from the first look, a burgundy pin dot tie is also classic and versatile. Nothing works quite as well together as burgundy and brown, and this tie is the perfect match for my brown tweed three-piece suit. Even if you consider your style fairly conservative, I think it's important to own at least one tie that's somewhat bolder and a little bit fun. A colorful plaid tie will deepen your collection and ensure that you're good to go when you want to add a little extra pop to a spring or summer look. When you're working with a bold pattern or print, a good rule of thumb is to keep the rest of your outfit as simple as possible. This will prevent your look from being too busy and will really showcase the interesting item. While stripes and patterns can create a lot of interest, nothing beats a roughly textured wool tie, especially when you're talking about great fall and winter style. The heavier fabric is the perfect way to add a dapper accent and dress up even more rugged items like a chambray shirt and selvage denim jeans. Throw on a great fitting navy blazer and pair of dress boots for a stylish look that easily transitions from day to night. I recommend having at least 2 knit ties in your collection. Knit ties are sleek, stylish, and project a casual nonchalance and sartorial sophistication. Though I usually thread the skinny part of the tie through the loop on the back of the wider part, with a knit tie, especially when I'm going for a more casual and laid back look, I like to let both ends hang separately. And in these situations, I'm also never disappointed if I happen to make the skinny part of the tie just a little bit longer than the front part. I know I've already recommended a burgundy tie, but in terms of seasonal versatility, nothing beats a burgundy wool knit tie. It can easily dress up your casual look and can also add just the right amount of panache to a more dapper look. For black tie and formal events, a black silk or satin bow tie is an absolute must. Clean and simple, a black bow tie is the epitome of sophistication and class. Paired with a crisp white dinner shirt, distinctive velvet blazer, and finished off with a pair of velvet slippers, it's the ultimate mark of a well-dressed gentleman. And let's face it, nothing looks cooler than when you undo it at the end of the night. Whether you decide to jump right in with all 10 of my picks or start with just a handful, remember that all of these ties, with the exception of maybe the black bow tie, can be styled many different ways and for many different situations. Remember to always experiment and be a little creative. It's all about finding what works for you and what you like best. Also, leave a comment below and let me